I'm looking at the rollers. I ain't looking at you.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he returns this to the 22. Right to the air is Jackson. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. To throw is Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Jackson will find Dobbins out of the backfield. And in for the Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins from 8 yards out. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Jackson here is going to look to throw, and that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
Berrios now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he stopped immediately there. Now a 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Tua. And his throw here's incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Slot man moves right. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And going deep for Hill. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill taking it in. And the Dolphins have cut the lead back down to 2. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still played the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They deal up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the 9-yard line. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 on Dolphins touchdown. A mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a third-row corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he wasn't third-row cornered with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why their attack is one of the best in the league the season.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Down the right sideline. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Justice Hill taking it in. And the Ravens strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. In motion left, Flowers. They'll try and throw for it, and it's intercepted at the goal line. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators to a hit, and the ball is out. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. In motion comes the tight end left. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. In motion, Aguilar. On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run with Mostert off the option. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins are able to move back in front. Sanders now to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put positives.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 60 yards. And the Ravens have yet again retaken the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Barrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
14-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Here's Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
That's good for a Miami Dolphins.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Dancing to his left.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Jalen Waddle,
55 yards. And the Dolphins have moved out in front. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Jackson now. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. A nightmare of the first half for him, and that's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Play action. Now it's Tua on the move to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Buying time to his left. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. In motion, Hill. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Tua setting up shop to throw again. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And they're able to add on to their advantage. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now it's Jackson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He's got his target. That's complete. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Flowers. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Jackson. A quick throw, but incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit only 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And that is going to be no good. He pushed it wide to the right, and that will keep this a 12-point game. So from nothing less there than chip shot distance, a tough miss from the right hash mark.
Well, this is just a wobbler. I mean, he knows he's got to get it going left, but that was right all the way.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Let's keep those sticks moving. We can do this.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Tua sets up to pass it. And that's incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
No sign of Tua departing. 4th down, they're going for it. Tua on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet, and force the incompletion on first down.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. This is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Berrios now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Tua, the final shot before half. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Waddle, the motion man, right. Tua now on first down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Oh, that one's going to hurt big time because it's a one-score game, and they certainly thought with that throw, they were getting a difference-making score right there.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calling no gain on the run there. Now they'll be looking at a third down. Here's 3rd and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. From the gun, it's Jackson. It's caught by Aguilar. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're rocking and rolling, but the scoreboard doesn't show a big difference. You know, maybe it's one of those games where coaches say you can't miss your turn on offense.
I like the way you phrased it, especially with that. I love that rocking and rolling because the explosions on offense are happening. So that's going to get the crowd going. They're loving that. But defensively, they just can't get it together to get the stops they've needed in order to help increase their margin. They've got to find a way, but you're not counting on it. That's exactly what you said. Can't miss your turn, can't miss your opportunity.
Yeah, they're going for another opportunity now. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. A give. Dobbins trying the right side. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
That was not what you would call a straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gather the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here's Berrios. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Dolphin football. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. In motion, Aguilar. After the interception, here's Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their 1st, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Jackson now on 2nd and 10.
They set up the screen to Hill.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
On third down, it's Hill. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on fourth down. An audible here to get a new look. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
Two and now on first down. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. In motion, Hill. Now Tua going to change the play. On second and a long way to go. Tua. Flushed out right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They go play action now. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. 5 yards. Now it's third and 5.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. And how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Well, these two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time unable to find a completion.
Yeah, just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try to get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Tucker's kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Don't let him rest. Time to waste. Let's go. Here we go. Big play here. Big play. It's about time, fellas. Let's go.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. He's got his man, it's Andrews. And he'll be out right at the 35. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Javon Holland. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. This is 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Brandon Stevens, and the Ravens are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Now Lamar changing the play. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play.
He's got his target.
that's complete. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage, if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure.
This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
So decision time now because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
One final try for Tagovailoa.
Flush to his right. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because